Hey everyone, it's Nisha and I'm back at home for Thanksgiving break, and I finally had some time to make this video and also tell y'all where I ended up choosing to go to school. So at the end of the day, I ended up choosing to go to Stanford. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to wear the sweatshirt for the video. Oh my god. But yeah, I ended up choosing Stanford. We're in a quarter system, so it's been kind of hectic. That's why I haven't been able to film any dorm videos or anything, but I have some clips. I just need to do some editing. And our dorm is clean right now because we all left for Thanksgiving, so I'll be sure to film that when I get back and eventually post that. I'll be looking down to look at my computer for my Common App to see what I put on there. I went to a class of about 460 people, and my GPA was a 4.46 out of 4.0, and that was my weighted GPA. My unweighted, I think, was a 3.98 out of 4.0. And then my awards that I put into my Common App. I definitely did more stuff than I actually put into my Common App, but I'm just going to go through what's actually in here because that's only what the schools could see. So yeah. So I got the National Merit Commended Scholar in junior year, the an honorable mention for the Scholastic Art and Writing Award in junior year, Health Occupation Students of America National Qualifier in 3 different events. That was also junior year. And then I got the AP Scholar with Distinction Award junior year, and then Minnesota JV State Debate Tournament 2020 and National Qualifiers 2020 finalist, and also NSDA National Speech and Debate Association Special Distinction, and that was junior and senior year. And then for my ACT, I got a 35 in everything except for science, and I took it the one that I submitted, because I think you could choose, I don't really know how this worked, if I'm gonna be completely honest, but the one that was my highest, I took junior year October, and I did the writing and I got a 10 on writing. Now let's get into the activities. So my first activity on my Common App was that I was a Nepali language and culture teacher, and I did this independently for my 9th and 10th grade, and then 11th grade was COVID, so I worked with one of the nonprofits here because I was going to teach it online anyways, and they thought that it'd be great to advertise more, so I worked with a nonprofit and as a volunteer, and we taught I want to say 30 to 35 kids, and some of them weren't even in Minnesota, and I eventually did receive an award from the nonprofit. And then my second activity was that I did research at one of the local universities, one of the state universities, and I did that in heart disease, and it was really interesting, and I wrote some of my essays about that. And I did that my junior year and my senior year, and I did it the summer of my junior year, and then throughout senior year as well. And then I also said that I had an internship, so I was a clinical research intern through the University of Wisconsin-Madison Doris Duke program. So that was one of a paid internship through the University of Wisconsin-Madison, UW, and they had an application process for that, and I was selected, and I did that the summer of my junior year because it was remote. The next thing was that I was the founding president of HOSA. For those who don't know what HOSA is, it stands for Health Occupation Students of America. It's a medical club. And we started it junior year, and we also ran it senior year, and we were able to grow it by 70 members. At first it was 10 of us, and then we went to 70. And we raised a ton of money. We were able to go to state and stuff, and then our team eventually did go to nationals. Then I was also the president of Science Olympiad and a founding member my freshman year. So I did that all 4 years, and senior year I was the president. And then my next activity was one of the community initiatives that I did during COVID. I feel a lot of people did this, or had some type of community initiative, but I started this little initiative called Creations for Kindness, and so I basically volunteered through some of the nursing homes that I was volunteering at. I couldn't actually go in person, so I made a little system for us to fundraise for art supplies for pediatric patients, and then as well on top of that, I had this little system where I could submit my own artwork to hospitals, and also where other students from my school could create artwork and then submit it to the hospitals. 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, I was the National Art Honor Society public reporter, so that was just kind of a board position for one of the clubs. And then I just said speech and debate, which I did for like 3 years. I was on varsity, and it was part of the National Speech and Debate Association. And then my next activity is that I was a volunteer for NHS, which like I don't know if I would recommend putting this on there, but I had like a chair member with my like community initiative during COVID. I worked with NHS to like create a committee so that I could get more members to like submit work for my initiative. So I did that junior and senior year, and I was the art card and art drive committee chair for National Art Honor Society. And then on top of that, I had another space, and like I didn't really know what activity to put here, but soccer did take up a lot of my time for the first 3 years of high school. So I did also put that I played high school soccer for 9th through 11th grade. And those are all my activities. I'll be seeing my admissions file soon, so please stay tuned for that video. It's actually this week, so I get to see why Stanford thought I was a fit for them. And I'm really excited to see what they say, and I will let you guys know after I do that. So stay tuned to find out the real reason, I guess, why Stanford chose me. So thanks for tuning in. I will get this uploaded as soon as possible. I'm going to be back at school when this is posted, so more content, definitely. So just leave a comment below on what you want to see next. Bye, guys!